I made spaghetti in ancient times 500 years ago. After just one bite, the king fell completely in love with the taste and declared that from then on, he would only eat meals cooked by me. But the Empress Dowager did not trust me and specially held a cooking competition. I rushed quickly to the ingredient area, only to find that all the ingredients had been snatched up by the other chefs, leaving only a little crumbled tofu. Just as I was at a loss, I suddenly noticed some unwanted fresh vegetables nearby. These vegetables happened to be good for treating the Empress Dowager's anemia. I immediately made up my mind to make a blood-nourishing soup using these vegetables with tofu. Watching the other chefs finish preparing their ingredients and start cooking, I got to work right away, quickly kneading flour into noodles, then mashing all the blanched vegetables. Seeing this, the judges all laughed at me, saying such simple ingredients could never win. But I paid no attention and focused entirely on my dish. When I put the fried tofu into the pot and stir-fried it until a rich aroma filled the air, they finally realized I was making tofu sauce on the spot to replace the sauces that had been taken. Moments later, I finished my dish. As the bell rang signaling the end of the competition, all the chefs had completed their creations. The judges first tasted the other chefs' dishes, nodding in satisfaction and praising them as top-tier delicacies. Then the judges picked up their spoons and began to taste the soup I had made. When the Empress Dowager saw the bowl of soup, her eyes instantly reddened as she remembered her late mother, because the soup tasted exactly like the one her mother used to make. And so I successfully became the emperor's exclusive royal chef. But a noble lady who adored the emperor grew jealous and insisted on competing against me in cooking. Just as I was wondering what dish to make for the contest, my assistant found a piece of snowflake beef with excellent marbling, and I immediately had an idea. I pounded the beef flat and carefully removed the sinews inside. Next, I cracked eggs and stirred them into a smooth egg wash. Finally, I coated both sides of the beef in flour, dipped them in the egg wash, and pressed them firmly into breadcrumbs so the coating stuck tightly, then fried them in hot oil. I also fried some vegetables as side dishes and made a raspberry sauce. Soon, an exquisite crispy fried steak was ready. Just as I was carrying the steak to present to the king, my opponent suddenly stepped forward and introduced her own dish. But to her surprise, the king had recently been told by his doctor not to eat cold or raw food. She had no choice but to step aside awkwardly. Still, for the sake of fairness, the king took a bite and politely said it tasted very good. Hearing this, my opponent glanced at me triumphantly. When it was time to taste my dish, I gently reminded him that it would taste even better dipped in the sauce. The king took a bite as I suggested, and instantly a whole new world of flavor opened up to him, as if he were standing right in front of a steaming fryer. The wonderful crispy on the outside, tender on the inside texture was the ultimate delicacy he had never tasted in his life. Soon, the king and the nobles around him ate happily to their heart's content, completely forgetting about my opponent's dish.